Hey everyone, it's Saturday the 8th of November and it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and today we've got Diecast haul to take a look at. This might be quite a lengthy video because I've got two boxes here. Well, not very big boxes, but there is a good amount in each. Now this one, you can just about see here, is already open. Well, this arrived like over a week ago, so nearly 2 weeks ago I think. Yeah, and I couldn't resist but to open it up. And this one, which is still sealed, arrived in the mail this morning. Took a little while. I think Royal Mail is on a go slow, like they always are at this time of year. But it's here, so we'll go through the open box first, just because it's easier. And I'll clear some desk space, and then we'll open up the other one and have a look at that one. So, I got both from sellers on the UK Diecast sales Facebook page. Sellers I buy from on a semi-regular basis. There's quite a mix in this box. I can't remember what's in that one at all at the minute. It's going to be just as much a surprise for me as it is you. I suppose there's one advantage about having a piss poor short memory. Short-term memory, get it right. Anywho, let's dig into this box, shall we? Oh, that one I actually got from a charity shop, and I forgot to show it before. Matchbox Super Kings Dumper. There might be a couple more in here actually, because I may have thrown them in. I can't remember. Anywho, first up we have a couple of Matchbox Convoys. We've got the KFC one. It is missing the door and the plastic is a bit sun faded, but otherwise it's not too bad. Might be able to find another door from another convoy trailer at some point. They're not too difficult to put on. And the other one, I've never seen this one before. We've got the Harley Davidson one, which apparently is quite rare and very sought after. And that one is complete. It's not in mint condition, but it is complete. Then we've got a Solido one here, a little snowplow truck. Bring that box a bit closer, then I ain't got to keep moving back and forth on the chair, have I? I don't know what it is. It's a Simca Unique SUMB 4x4. Never heard of one. I've heard of Simca, but I can't remember what country they originate from. Yeah, just a nice little snowplow truck. I do like my Solido models as well. I didn't realise it was Solido at the time though. Now I've got the biggest one in the box, which is a Matchbox Super Kings with tractor backhoe on it, excavator, whatever you want to call it. Didn't have this version of it, so it's not in the best conditions, but I don't even know if that's the correct truck for it. I just liked it and it was cheap. I've got some interesting ones in here though. Right, we've got an M2 Studebaker utility truck, service truck. You don't see trucks like this over here, you never have, not with the service body on the back, or at least I've never seen one over here. It's a bit weird because that looks like it's such a useful truck, especially if you're like a mobile mechanic or something like that, or even a gardener, because you've got all your secure lockers to put your tools and things in. Anywho, we're going to try and go through this somewhat fast. We've got another green light here, big old station wagon police car with a little cherry on top and a siren speaker. I'm going to go and get my box of green lights and Johnny Lightnings later, and I'm going to sort out my, where is it? I can't see it. My display. I think my fingers are pointing in totally the wrong direction, somewhere up here. Honestly, can I see it on camera? Where is it? That's because it's I wasn't pointing in the right area, it's just up there. I was pointing too low, the camera was too low. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to organise a display up on that one. Right, put the camera back where it was now. Okay, moving on. So I've got another Corgi Ford Transit tow truck, got a Fujifilm one. And unfortunately the guy that's ends an auction today, he's put a few of these up, like the whole collection, truck, van, all sorts. I just haven't got the cash at the minute to stick a bid on it. Little matchbox crane with the hook and with the red body. And I've got another one of these with the red body, but I don't think it's got the boom on it. Usually with these cranes the boom disappears or the hook disappears. I don't know what that is stuck on the end, like a bit of Velcro or something. We've got another Matchbox Trains hopper wagon. Little old Matchbox Lesney double-decker bus. I think this was sold with that hopper, I can't remember, but I've got a yellow diesel there as well. Not that I need any more of these. Not more than enough. Okay, now I've got, I think, 3 majorette trailers. Yeah, I'm pretty certain these were sold as a job lot. So I've got some sort of funky tanker there. I don't know what it is or what it would carry. There's no writing or anything on it. It says majorette on the base. I've got the yellow flatbed. I've got one of these that just got the yacht with it. And a gib tanker trailer. I've got spare majorette tractor units. I just don't know if any of them actually go to those trailers. And the other one I picked up is this Lone Star. That was a random one that was up there. I don't know if I've got a tractor unit for that Lone Star. And I finally got my hands on a, it's not a very good example, but I finally got my hands on one. The big old Corgi Transit wrecker. I like this bit. Missing the hook, and it looked like that light bars are rather sun faded and whatnot. It looks quite sun faded actually. But these do often sell for a good penny if they're in good top condition as well. That one obviously was pretty cheap. In fact, I was the only one that put a bid on it. I'm surprised no one else put a bid on it, you know, just to buy it to do a custom job with it. It's just ideal for that. Anywho, we've now got another Corgi, I think it's, yeah, Corgi Junior's Whiz Wheels. I can't remember what the bus is, I'll just show you it and I'll read it off, hopefully. Do you know, all those times I kept looking for my magnifying glass when I sat here and did die-cast hauls, totally forgetting I've got this thing here. A big one clipped to my desk. Duple Vista 25 coach. I don't know if that's duple or double. It's not a very good magnifying glass for this sort of thing though. I don't know where my little white one's gone. I've been sorting stuff out in this flat for the past week. I've gone and misplaced it somewhere. Right, anyway, box. Okay, do these ones together. Because there's 5 of them. All sort of, I think just a little bit over £1 each. But they weren't that much. 5 more double-deckers to go in the box. There's a couple of definite duplicates in here. 2 of the Berger paint ones in here, or 3 Berger? I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know, my mind has always told me Berger, but I don't know, could be Burger. Right, there's a few Kidcos in here because I bought those as a job lot. Mainly because I just wanted one of them. But in fairness, I didn't have any of the three, so I've got two in my hand, I just can't find the third one. There it is, it's staring me right in the face. We've got two of these. Oh, they all have like the bits for the keys that go in the back. So we've got the patrol car. That was Smudgy just hopped off of the computer and caught the hook on my crane that dangles down, my big Siku crane. And then we've got these. They look like a Corvette Stingray, I don't know what they are. They look like a Nissan or a Datsun 250 probably, something like that. It's definitely a Datsun. I don't know. It doesn't tell you what the other says. Kidco 1980. Made in Macau. Macau. I have to say, I've always pronounced it McCall, but I don't think that's the correct way. Come here! Chasing it across the table. And I got a couple of Matchbox Skybusters as well. I think I've got this one, but I'm pretty certain my other one's missing the canopy. I have no idea what they are, and I don't think that magnifying glass is going to be good enough to see it. Now if I could find what I did with my light, which I had like 20 minutes ago, I could actually have a look under here for a better magnifying glass, but the problem is it's black, so I've got no hope of finding that one. It's like I can't see a square white light either. What I can do. I'll borrow this one off the wall. I can't remember what shelf I chucked it on. Sure, I chucked it up that side. It's definitely not on this side. Okay then. I just totally disappeared off the face of the planet. Both the light and the magnifying glass, oh well. Not to worry. Right. Some more nice cars here. I think a couple of these are racing champs. Some more. They are nice, really do like these. I've got that one. That I really do like. It doesn't say what it is on the base. I do remember that much. These were sold as a pair. Couple of Lone Star tankers. I don't really need two of them, so I might chuck one in my box of stuff to sell down there and see if I can move it on. Apart from a couple of items, I think most of this is actually Matchbox, apart from that one. That's nice as well. I wouldn't mind trying to get those up on that display up there. I definitely need to go in my box out of the way though. Got a vintage Hot Wheels there, police car. I can't remember how many of these I bought. Hang on, that's 3, 4, 5. They're all the same type of car, they're just one's a fire, one's a police car. So there's 3 of these Ford Galaxy Fire Chiefs. There's 2 of them. There's the third one. There are actually 2 of the 3 have had the beacons pushed in. One of them hasn't. And then we've got 2 of the police versions. I actually really like these. I've sort of toyed with the idea of converting one to a little civilian version. Oh, I've got another flat wagon for the Matchbox trains. Corgi Whiz Wheels. Cadillac Eldorado, I think that's what it says on the bottom. A nice pink, nice hot pink colour. I think I have that one. I think I bought that one in error, but I won't know until I check the box. So that one may end up going up for sale in the future. Same with this one. I don't know why I bought that, because I have got that one. Mind you, it is in nice condition. A few marks here and there. Little Dodge Challenger. I've never seen a Pontiac Firebird from Matchbox in that colour. That's not in too bad shape either. Hot Wheels Mustang, because Mustang. Let's grab a few, shall we? Got a Ford Thunderbird here from Matchbox Lesney with a wheel missing. And a Lincoln Continental with super fast wheels. I did this with regular wheels as well. And it's got the open trunk. Now, I think I have got this one, but my trunk lid's missing on it. Yet another Opel Diplomat to put with all the others. Someone's coloured that. And another Lotus Europa. Because trying to find a decent one of these has proven to be quite hard work. I found more of those blue ones than I have the pink ones. Same with this Jensen Interceptor. These I think are the better of the examples I've got. I've got 2 of these. Pontiac GP Sports. I think I've actually got a fairly decent one which is missing a door. So I could steal one off of this, try and match the red, and hey presto. Replace the door. A very tatty Ford Sierra. I ain't got much more in here. I don't know why, again this was not a cheapie, but it's just a cheap Chinese model with black and white. Probably one of the better examples I've got of this Mercury Cougar with the super fast wheels on it. I like these early super fast wheels because they're thinner than the later ones, and they're wider as well. They're bigger than the later ones, I think. Yeah, that's the latest super fast one. How small they are. Right, in here what we got? Ooh, we've got another Corgi. An Aston Martin DBS. I don't think I like the colour of it though, but now I have got this Datsun from Matchbox. Can't read it. Is it going to let me read it under here? It's a 2-something Z, probably a 260. But this is the best example I now have of it. One of the ones a bit beat up. So I've got 4 Matchbox Chevrolet Impalas here. We've got the Sydney, I think 2000 Olympics, probably promotional model, which is pretty much in mint condition. We've then got this one, and we have got this one. Looks like Fire Chief actually, and it's the only one with a different style light bar. The others have got the V bars on. This one's got just an ordinary style of light bar. We've got that one. I don't think these are actually based on any police department. This just looks like Matchbox own thing. Ow, that was my knee. I did actually get quite a few police cars in this because I've now got another 4. We've got a Plymouth. I can't resist. This is one of those castings that I can't resist, and the other one is actually hiding in that same hand. It's a Ford LTD. That's the most common style you can get. I've got a very nice and yet another Rover SD1, but I only got it because again it was cheap and it's a very nice one. And I can't remember what this one, I think it's Dodge Monaco, that's it. Highway Patrol. Right, probably going to get the last ones out of here. Here we go. So this is pretty much mint, but there's no stickers on the tanker, so I don't know what it was or what company it was supposed to represent, but I didn't have one. Out of all the versions of this I've got, I didn't have that one. I've got a very rough Metropolitan Police. Well, technically it's on an ambulance body, but in fact the Metropolitan Police in London did use the Mercedes Sprinter that was used for ambulances as their own vehicles for like personnel transports. So obviously they weren't like an ambulance in the back, they had all bench seats and whatnot in it. Don't know if they still use them, probably updated them now. A red version of the field car. Something 44 written on the front there. Dodge Charger from Matchbox, and from Husky, Volkswagen Beetle police car. That concludes the first box. Right. I think that box is a bit tidier, so we'll reuse this one when I figured out how to get into it, because this is taped up really well. I think it's going to be my best bet, so if I do the same this side. Then right down the middle, and we should be in. In like flint. Get these flappy bits of card out of the way because they're going to annoy me otherwise. And down there, then I go and put all of this in the recycle bin later. Right, let's just push that out of the way for a minute. So, I'm going to take these out here in no particular order. This one's going to take a while because I've got to unwrap the things. Well, I'm actually considering in the future doing this prior to doing the haul video, like I did that one. So I've got a nice Matchbox crane. So relocate my bit as well right down by my feet here. Make life a bit easier. Ah, yes. Been after one of these for a while. This is a Majorette Land Rover, and it's the NASA version with the door. Had one of those many, many years ago when I was much younger, and it has eluded me ever since until recently. It's black, that's about all I can tell you. Oh! Another one of these Nissan vans. Actually, I realised recently when I was going through a lot of my diecast and rearranging things, I've actually got a few of those. And I think I've got like 3 of these in total as well, but this one is in the best condition if I can get it open. I think I prefer the other chap's way. The one that I got those ones from, he uses toilet paper to wrap them. Yeah, that one is pretty much mint. That'll be a better one for my transporter. Oh yeah. Now this one's a Ford Sierra, but it's made by Siku. I think it's got the tailgate missing. Oh no, it is complete. So there we go. A lovely Siku Ford Sierra. Siku models, especially of this era and older, they tend to sell for quite a bit on eBay. I was surprised. Right, put a couple of slits in the base there so I don't mark the paintwork. Ah, yeah, it's a version of this Mustang that I didn't have. I've got it in a different livery. I'm trying to shred up the other box. This one I bought because I've already got my first Matchbox Super Kings, and no one else put a bid on this one, so I was like, well, I'll put a bid on it then, add it with my other one. There we go. I've got a Ferrari, now I've got a Porsche to go with it. I bought a couple of these at least. I can't find the other one. I have no idea what that was. I don't know if the camera picked it up. I thought it was the wind, but the tree is not moving at all. So obviously it wasn't the wind. So it has got a different badge on the door. So up here, I can show you it. I've got a boxed Plymouth Fury in blue and white, but they did it with different door badges. They did it with that one. The one I've got in my hand has got a different door badge. It's got the shield, which I think is actually the rarer one to find. And this one is in virtually mint condition. I can't find a mark on it actually. Oh, just a couple of tiny ones right on the metal bit on the light bar. That is in very nice, and I think I'm pretty certain I've got another one in here somewhere. I knew my memory would get refreshed as soon as I start opening it. Oh yeah, it's just a random one that I bid on, because it was a Mustang. So it wasn't a random one, I just realised what it is. Matchbox as well. All these years I've been collecting, and I'm still finding matchboxes that I didn't know existed. Another police car. It's lost all its stickers though, but we've still got the cherry on the top. Ooh, got What's this one? It is... Pretty certain that's an old Hot Wheels, hang on. Yeah, it is. An 82 Toyota Supra. Well, I'm going to forget that's there now and smack my face straight on it, aren't I? Let's see it. I can see it happening. Oh, it's got a big red X painted on the bottom. Ah. Yeah, that's better than my other Dr. Pepper one as well. Much better actually, my other one's a bit on the rough side. Right, let's put those ones there, get the next layer exposed. Put those down there. I didn't think my box was getting that full. Right, what have we got here? It's a police car. And a friction roll. I'll pull back and go. Yeah, still works. I think it's a Crown Victoria, but I don't know who it's made by. It's a Maisto. Oh. I had no idea Maisto made pull back and goes. I do now. Alright, what have we got in this one? That's a Tamika, isn't it? Yep, that's why I got that. BMW from Tamika. Ah yeah, I realised afterwards that I've already got this one. Only because I found the other one after I bought this one. Otherwise I wouldn't bid on it. Although this one does actually look. I'm going to have to go and get it because I'm not actually sure they are the same now. And I've looked at it. Camaro Z28. And another Matchbox Firebird that I've not seen before. Have you ever seen this one with the Firebird on the front? In black, which I've got. No, they did it in other colours. I can't remember why I put a bid on this one. I think it was just a random one I felt like at the time. Can I see anything on that base? It's a Toyota Camry. It's made in China. Actually, that might have been why I bid on that one, because I haven't got a Camry. Right, on to the next row. I think there's only one more after this. Right, this is a Matchbox Chevy Blazer version that I didn't have. In a nice metallic red. And yet another Matchbox. I think most of it is Matchbox. odd others in there. The Rock TV Mercedes van. I think this is a Siku, if I remember correctly. Yep. Little Iveco camper van. It's another Siku fire truck. I love how that boom folds up on this one. Look at that. Do like that. Some pretty nice nick as well. Right, let's just move on. Keep the ball rolling, as they say. I think that's a police vehicle. It's a matchbox. It's like a Mercedes G-Wagon. I'll see if I can see the base in a second. You can see the base on it? Oh, G-Class, 2014. No, I need my other magnifying glass to read the door. Too small. Ooh. Bit of a manufacturing defect on that one. Look at that window. See that? I thought that was a bit of bubble wrap. It's not. It's a burr in the casting. Makes that rare. Not worth anything though. Although I haven't said that, there are people out there that do like to collect the factory defects like that. The factory errors. Okay, some other Crown Victoria police car from Matchbox. In a livery that I didn't have. I wonder if this was part of the same set as that G-Class. Polizei. Oh no, this is Siku. Nice little Siku. I don't know what the truck is. Volkswagen. Very nice actually. Let's go for another police car. Police. What's this one? Another Siku? Yeah, it is another Siku. Don't recognise this livery or the shield. Probably American because it's a Dodge Charger. It's actually got the Dodge badge on the hood there. And that looks olive green through the bubble wrap. Oh yeah, I've actually got a few on the desk here as well that I got from a charity shop. We'll have a quick look at those. Okay, so that's a Matchbox. Definitely a Chevy. A Chevy like to stack their headlights like that, don't they? So I'm going to guess that's a Silverado or something like that. Are you a Silverado? Yep. SS. Ooh. Didn't know they put an SS in the trucks. I don't know why you'd want an SS in a truck, but someone obviously did. Mind you, I wouldn't complain if I had one. Oh, I've got a drag car here and I think it's Hot Wheels. A funny car. I remember watching these as a kid. Oh, opens up like a funny car as well. That's got to be a Hot Wheels, hasn't it? Yeah. El Capataz, I think it's got written on it. Yep. Right. Keep the ball rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Ooh, police car. California Highway Patrol. I think that's a Hot Wheels as well. Yeah, I don't see the Hot Wheels badge. What is it though? Oh, it doesn't say, just copyright 2011. That looked like a Pontiac though. Nope. That is a Camaro. Am I right, guys? It looks like Camaro rear end to me, and a Camaro front end. Ah. I've got this particular car in a couple of other colours, but not a red one. Now I've got a red one. We've got yet another police car. I think I went a bit mad on the police cars this time, didn't I? Ooh. Ooh, nice. I'm not sure it is a police car. That looks like a Cadillac, and it's from Matchbox. So let's have a little looky under here, shall we? What is it? That's a Dodge Coronet. 59 Dodge Coronet. Police. Although it's got National Parks written on the door. Still a nice looking model. We've got a tyre missing. Or nope, we've got hubcaps missing, not tyres. That is a Chevy Caprice. Well, I don't know who it's made by. Yeah, we've got a couple of hubcaps missing. Too many handbrake turns round the corners, that's what that is. You've flown off somewhere. Yeah. 1997 Caprice. That's a Johnny Lightning. Should just pop off the other two hubcaps, shouldn't I, and make it look even. Alright, I've got two more for this layer. I think I've got one more layer after this. I think I might actually have this one. And I've got it in red. Matchbox Ford T-Bird. I can't remember if I've already got it. I just like to look at this one. It's one of those Hot Wheels fantasy ones, I think. No, it's Hot Wheels. Yeah, muscle tone. I think I have got a few versions of that. Okay. Ooh. Got my first Matchbox down there. Is that the last? Yeah, that's the last layer. There's not actually as much on here. But we do have two stuck together. The other Plymouth Fury here, which has actually got the same badge on the door. And it looks to be in just as good condition as the other one. Yeah, it is. Oh no, it's got a different badge on the door. It's the loose version of what I've got up there in that box. Next up, I've got my first Matchbox. Now, I have got this truck already, but it doesn't have the canopy on the back, which is why I got this one. You can see that one's got the canopy still intact. Actually, I think I might have two more of these without the canopy. Can't remember, I'll have to have a look in the box. Throwing that one around. I think this is a Vanguard's Range Rover. At least I think it's Vanguard's. Door mirror stuck. Yeah, it is. Vanguard's Range Rover. For Cheshire Police. How do I know that? Because it says it on the rear bumper. Yeah. It's a nice little model. I don't have much modern vehicles in that scale. Not emergency vehicles anyway. So I picked up a black and white police Humvee. Who by? I don't know, but I like it. Way bigger than the little red light bar that's on the roof. That light bar is so tiny in comparison, isn't it? Look at it. What is it made by? It's Siku. Ooh. It's a little Siku one. State Police. I've got a Dennis Sabre fire truck. I think out of all of this, like both boxes actually, I've only got two fire engines. I've got fire chiefs at the other box. Yeah, that's a variation of it that I didn't have. Few more. Well, by a few, I mean 5 more after this one. What is this one? Woo! Another Ford Mustang. Matchbox. I'm going to need a bigger box for my Ford Mustangs because it is overflowing. I have to go and empty this bin now. Don't know. I don't. Oh, just realised. I was staring at it and it took a while for the penny to drop. It's the super vast version of the Ford Galaxy that I got from the other seller. No, that's the Pontiac, see? That one's the regular wheels. And that one's the super fast. I'm pretty certain I do not have the Fire Chief with the super fast wheels. Pretty certain. Nope, I was going to say I'm pretty certain this is a Corgi, but I don't think it is. I think that's a Matchbox. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Got me as Matchbox Super Keys. Not a German. With a little beacon on the roof. Shouldn't there be an engine in there? I thought these were rear-engined. Where's the engine? Right. Almost there. Got a nice little Solido Porsche. Still got some Solidos up now, but I don't like putting bids on when I haven't got the cash, and I won't have the cash for another couple of weeks. An American police vehicle from the looks of it. I thought it had a friction motor. No, it doesn't. And we've got a brand on the bottom. No, I can't read it though. Why has it got a sticker on the bottom that says Day 1168 on it? It's a state trooper. Not police. It's a Chevrolet. It's very well detailed, I'll give it that. We'll have to get the other magnifier, haven't I? Right, last one. Yeah. Well, I've got a lot of clearing up to do. The last one is another majorette bus. Luton and District majorette bus, and apart from a handful I've got on the desk here, just turn that off. Right, these are all 50p each. I actually found a pretty nice example of this Matchbox Beetle. I say pretty nice example. It's got really good paintwork on it. The front wheels are a little bit bent. The dragon wheels, because they do this. There you go. I've got a few of these, but this is by far the best one I've got, even with the bent front wheels. Because the paintwork is so nice on here, and the stickers are in mint condition as well. All the windows are in good condition. That's definitely worth the 50p. Then I found this little Matchbox skid steer. And then some Baragos. We've got a Porsche Cayenne, however that's pronounced. This one's probably in worse condition now than with marks and scratches on it. One of my, these are all Baragos by the way, it's Barago Porsche. I've got Barago Dodge Viper. I actually really like this one. We've got Fiat. And the last one is a Renault Megane. Not my sort of car scene, you know, the boy racer type stuff, but I do like the colour of this one. And it wasn't until I bought these that I actually realised that Barago, they don't use screws and they don't use rivet posts either. Look, the chassis clips in at the front as part of the grille, and they clip in at the back as well. That is it. They don't use screws or anything. Right. That is it from today's haul. An hour. I didn't think that was too bad considering I had to unwrap all of this. Now I've just got to dump it all back in a box and sort it out at some point. Might be a while before I get to do that because, you know, I've got to rip my kitchen apart and I haven't got much room in the bedroom at the moment. So it'll be a good week and a half from now before I get to sort of, well actually some of it I can put into its designated box because I can get to them, but a lot of this I actually can't. Because die-cast corners got too big. What are you trying to get? He's trying to get something under my drawer unit over there. But I don't know what he's trying to get. What are you trying to get, bud? Oh. What are you trying to get? There's only a tablet under there, I think. Anywho, thanks a lot for watching it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment, question, etc. in the comment section down below. And consider subscribing. It is free. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.